Hi, this is Dr. Van Yee from the Center for Aesthetics and Plastic Surgery. Welcome again to our What You Should Know series. We're talking about facelifts. We've had a couple episodes already on facelifts. Let's continue with that. A very, very common question that's asked with a facelift is, how long does it last? If I'm going to put the time and effort, money into a facelift, I want to know how long it's going to last. Is this something I got to do again in a year or in a couple years? Or is this going to last me a lifetime? Again, the most honest answer is, well, it depends upon what you mean by last. Let me tell you how I answer that question, because we answer this question almost every day here at the center. The reality is I can tell a patient, this isn't going to last at all. Really? I'm going to put all this time and effort in, it's not going to last? Well, I've done nothing to change time, your genetics, the aging process. But what I have done is set the clock back. Maybe we've turned the clock back 10 years, 15, 20 years. So I haven't stopped time from marching forward and the aging process from continuing. I have reset the clock. So a very, very honest answer for that question would be, facelift's going to last you the rest of your life. You're always going to look better having had a facelift than you would if you hadn't had it done. You may always look younger, more refreshed, more balanced, more shapely, proportional, whatever term you want. You may always look that way, even years and years, even decades later. I've been in practice now 22 years. I've had opportunity to see many of my patients from early in my practice where I did their facelift 10, 15, even almost 20 years ago. Many of those patients look better today than they did the day before they had their facelift, and that was a decade or more later. So the question that most people are really asking when they ask the question, how long does a facelift last? The question they really want to know is, am I ever going to have to do this again? And if so, when? In my experience, it's very unlikely that someone would be even thinking about tweaking, a little adjustment, a little more nip or tuck sooner than about a decade. So many of the patients I did early in my practice are now 10, 12, 15, 17 years after their facelift. And yeah, things have relaxed a little bit. So we might do a mini facelift, which is not typically what I do as a primary facelift. Mini, we're just taking a little bit extra skin out, relifting things a little bit, but nowhere near the extent of the first facelift. But now we're talking decade or more later. So how long does a facelift last? A lifetime. When might I want to have a little fine tuning of it? Unusual if that would be before a decade for sure. You want to know if you're a good candidate, you want to know about your results, come in and talk with me. I'd love to see you.